Your GM's fetishes. I'll start. The amount of detail she puts into female noble NPCs compared to their male counterparts leads me to believe he's a lesbian.
High chance.
We've definitely done this thread before, but we'll go to the bottom and read some more replies.
However, I've got a fun idea, so I'm going to go through the boys that have. Okay, let's go through it. Teal, closet furry, also big into bills. He tried to. There was a video we did.
Bills?
Yeah, because there was a video we did about minotaurs, and then I can't remember exactly what I said. And then the next week was like, "Oh, James, I hope you enjoy." Wink, wink. And it's like, Teal, what are you talking about? It's like, well, I thought you would like the minotaur goblins, man. You not into that? Teal.
Definitely closeted furry.
Yeah, he definitely called the amount of artwork for his characters that definitely isn't cropped for affinity. It's like, Teal, man, I'm telling you.
Just come out and say it.
There's something sketchy.
Just come out.
if he can play.
This 2023, my guy, just come out.
If every single time, I'm not even joking, if he can play a class that is like some form of furry or like an elf, that's what he's playing. You know what I mean?
So what? Twinks and furries?
Twinks and furries. Well, that brings me to Orion. Orion, I'm thinking, because he normally does play elves and he loves bards and whatnot, and he is quite theatrical.
Femboys?
Femboys.
Yep.
Definitely femboys. But he's also quite religious, so he is. He's really...
So, femboy nuns?
I think he's Catholic, so he has mittens. What would so he, for as long as I've known him, for some reason he always uses the pictures of what do you call them? Adam Sandler. He's been using random pictures of Adam Sandler for years.
So he's into daddies then?
Does he count as daddies now? Is he in that category?
Yeah.
Would you count him?
I'd do Adam Sandler.
Would you?
He's funny enough.
Yeah. He's funny.
He's funny enough.
Well, Mittens is funny enough as well.
Unless he does that stupid fucking voice like in the middle of sex.
Oh yeah. Or he gets his big up.
You give me swine.
Look, it's always gobsnackers. Like to stand in the background and watch. It's arcade, okay? You don't find lately. That's exactly. You don't find
Stevie Sheemy coming in through the door.
Hey guys. What do you call the game on Speed? David Speed is it?
David Speed.
Yeah. All right. Who else is on the chopping block? Let me think. Nick's recently really got into OSR. He's really into advanced D&D and whatnot. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna go with mature.
Mature? So he a MILF man?
Yeah, he's a MILF. He's
like yourself? Connoisseur of the grades?
Yeah. Garbo. Oh, it's obvious to Garbo.
Tomboys, monster girls.
Tomboys, monster girls. Yeah, that would be monster girls.
Minotaur. Just monster girls.
Just monster girls.
Muscly girls.
Yeah,
muscly girls who can like crush you with their thighs.
Yeah, that's Garbo down.
And probably knock you out at the same time.
Yeah, maybe a wee bit of CBT.
Oh, cock and ball.
Yeah.
Alright.
Maybe the tiniest amount of that. Mr. V, how could I forget? Let's see. So Mr. V...
Just missionary.
No, I don't
Jonathan... He just gives me just missionary type of guy.
Per Jonathan. No, I think Jonathan. He's given me. So he always plays. Essentially, his character is always Guts from that anime. I can't remember what you call it now. But he always plays like paladins, fighters, barbarians, orcs, humans. Sometimes thingy ones.
So fighter classes just?
Yeah, so again, maybe muscle girls.
Maybe
muscle girls.
Yeah.
Or maybe just damsels in distress from the Yeah, you can see that maybe. Sorry, Mr. V. I'm sorry guys. Anyone else? Me? Okay, what would I do?
MILF. Mature. Bar maiden.
Yeah.
Give me a drink.
Yeah, well you can go wrong there. Let me think. Is there anyone else I could go for? Okay, last one, just because I know you'll see that me. asalonblacked.com, and let's move on.
I'm the DM. I'm into pregnant women. I cannot insert this into my games without it being weird, so I don't.
I mean, that never stopped anyone, for God's sake.
No, we've read enough of these to know it doesn't stop
that's
people.
That's never once been to someone like, you know what, maybe I just shouldn't be putting
I don't get how that's a thing, though.
Neither do I. I don't get it either. I have no idea.
I honestly don't get how that's a thing.
Yeah,
pregnant women.
I think it's most...
We're sore a lot of the time.
You're
tired.
You're not getting it.
We're really tired.
It's just not worth it.
I'm a permer GM. I make it a point to never put my fetishes purposely in game, though I suppose a few things could have leaked in. For instance, I'm into footer.
Why? I refuse to believe that's actually real. Like,
What is footer?
so it's like hermaphrodites. So it is, but it's like CGI.
Oh, I'm thinking of fupa.
What's FIPA?
Like fatness.
Right. Right, okay. Right, okay.
Okay.
So he likes footer.
Oh, I'm into footer. And while trying to make unique aliens, I end up making a humanoid alien species, hermaphrodites. The initial idea was just male, female. What is this weird human concept? But I realized it may have been a leak.
No!
No.
The cum's leaking out.
Still, I've never gone out of my way to bring attention to their genders or anything. And it only really comes up when they ask one of these species members about gender. I'm also a vorfag. Of course you are.
Again,
And despite my numerous ideas for bio dungeons, I avoid including them. Or did. Until one of my players insisted I run a session or two inside of a giant space creature. Naturally, I divorced it from my fetishy interests and just ran it as a monster level. But to the same degree, I got worried I'd totally give myself away.
I mean, did you start sweating? Did you start going red in the face? You're like, oh, guys, you just keep talking. I'm just going to be myself real quick. No, you guys, you just going to do it all the way quick. You know what I mean? Like, Jesus Christ. Like, you know, how oh my god, I don't know. Like,
I don't know how it just leaks out. Like, just keep it to yourself, man. Keep it to yourself.
I don't think that's possible for a lot of these people. You know what I mean?
DM1. Every male character ends up turning out to be a huge sub in bed, especially when paired with a tall female character. Every single female character ends up being the dominant one in bed, and 50% of them turn out to be tall and muscular. He's pretty cool, and even give my character a boy toy, even though I'm not into femdoms myself. Was Garbrew?
No, this is it doesn't quite have. It doesn't quite.
No, there's no
have,
Minotaurs.
Yeah, it doesn't quite have Garbrew's scent to this one. I'm not picking them up here.
DM number 2. I have no idea because I was only in her game for exactly one session and only managed to eavesdrop on a few others. But she definitely has a thing for bad dragon.
Who actually buys these? Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Tell them,
yes.
tell them. Well, you came across. So you were going down TikTok.
Although, considering she somehow includes them in the loot for every single dungeon, she makes her party France.
Yeah, what does that say about me? Because I did that steel mortar and they're removable gods. You know, I thought that was
yeah,
funny.
I was going that we were lying in bed one night.
Yeah.
Just on our phones, and I was like scrolling through TikTok, and I went, James, what the fuck is this?
And it was like
It's
something
called a grinder.
It was like some like octopus sort of latex
block.
Yeah.
With a strap. So you like strap. So like.
It's for like lesbians.
So you like strap, but it was like tentacles and all. But like it was like it's hard to describe. Like,
yeah,
but why'd that come up on my For You page? I want to know. What was I looking up to get that?
Yeah,
I can't remember.
Sometimes you have to like how did this?
Sometimes I have to question myself.
How did it end up like this? Oh no, I'll tell you a funny one, actually, come to think of it. So, one of me and my friends, we did a thing on TikTok together, so we did. We had like a joint account, and we were like doing bits together, and it was a bit of a side project thing me and him were working on together. And anyway, I don't use TikTok, but sometimes I'll go on to watch like popping videos and stuff.
Like spot popping?
Or like, yeah, like
James
that.
James loves a good popping video.
Oh, I love that. See blackhead removal videos. Oh, peak. Yeah, I love that. But no, one day I go on, and on the suggested search, it was like,
yes,
it was like fucking jock strap and shit. I was looking at it like, hold up.
What's he searching?
What are you searching for? What is all this? And it was like men's lingerie and stuff. I was like, man, seriously. And then you were like, no, apparently you can get weird stuff like that.
But
you said
men's lingerie?
No, but apparently you can get like on like TikTok searches, you can get like suggested, but it comes up like the weirdest stuff.
No, it's normally suggested to like what the stuff that you're looking at. Like most of my videos are either like baby stuff, like babies, animals, fashion,
memes,
or memes.
Oh, and Sons of the Forest at the minute.
And Sons of the Forest at the minute. Like that's it. That's mainly my For You page. So your For You page adapts to you. So I want to know what he looking up. Jiggy.
Anyway, look, let's keep going.
So, DM number 3, that's it. DM number 4, me. Every girl NPC has to have humongous mummy milkers, regardless of race and setting, and nobody on my table can change my mind on that.
as it should be.
As it should be.
Let's be serious.
Alpha male.
Yeah, exactly. All I'm gonna say is, it doesn't matter if you're dying of famine. You got gigantic titties, alright? And that's just fact.
That's all you need.
Yeah, that's just what's going to be the case, okay?
Yes. So, I don't know if you know this, but we've got a website with lots of models. And whenever I say lots of models, I mean lots of models. We've got models for any setting that you can think of. With humans with biddies, animals that shouldn't have biddies but do have biddies, dwarves and elves with biddies. Look, we've got a lot of smut models. But it doesn't stop there. We really do have models for anything and everything. And to be honest, they look so good. Chef's kiss, so good. But it's not all smut for all you good Christian Minecraft server players. We've got you covered. And we even got the weebs covered too, which is unusual for this channel because we don't like weebs.
Yeah, the weebs aren't that bad, okay? They're just fun to laugh at.
We also have 5th edition subclasses and adventures, which some of them are free for download, and we sell a physical printed copy of Steel Water as well, and you can request a signed version, if that's your thing, where I'll draw a penis on it for you.
If you want us to sign a couple of decks, we'll give you decks, okay, guys? That's what you want.
Anyway, if you enjoy what we do here, go ahead and check out the website. It helps us out so much, and we don't need to worry about our YouTube overlord striking down another one of our channels. Our website is also now available as an app on Android. Also, and the winner of the daily giveaway is this guy! Yay! Woo!
Look, anyway, in for a chance to win, all you gotta do is like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, automatically entered in.
And to claim the prize, you just send an email to neckbeardiacontact@gmail.com. Let's get back to the video. I haven't the courage to ask about what the DM gets their rocks off to, but they draw a lot of pin-ups of the NPCs in their spare time. He's really good at it too. Except when it comes to monstrous or non-humanoid races. He, likes most sensible individuals, keeps it in his pants, like you should at the table. If you're gonna make lewd content, at least have the talent to back it up. As with many events, the problem comes from a player character. One PC has an obvious thing for lollies. For one, he shares emotes of them and VTubers in a few discussions as reaction. Another hint to this was an antidote the DM shared with me. You know, my character might be 34
Oh my god,
years.
why?
Here we go. But in dry years, she acts and looks more like she's 15. So you can better roleplay with her. DM threatened to kick him on the spot as he made it a rule that all characters must be of legal age. Things never ended there. Next instance of this, about a few weeks later, was when the player sent either the DM or another player hentai of his character flicking the bean. Finally,
did he have it commissioned, or is he using a pre-existing? Because that makes all the difference. Is it if he's commissioned this,
or is it like Chris Chan drawn?
Yeah. Oh my god, please let it be Chris Chan.
Finally, somehow the PC was entrusted with a child due to good rolls, and later found an in-joke magic item, a book of all known sexual positions,
oh my god,
instead of a book of all known battle styles, and made a major deal about trying to hide the book, possibly more with the kid.
What? No, oh my god.
It's more a question of when rather than if he gets kicked. But the session itself is hanging by a few threads, so the DM has a hard enough time trying to find a good exit point.
Yeah.
No, kick the nonce. Kick the nonce.
I thought this was going to be a fun video. I thought we were going to be...
I'm panicking.
Why did it have to turn into this?
I suspect my last D&D GM was into muscle girls and breeding. Maybe deflowering. He made some tall, dark and handsome Shatter Kai NPC to seduce a female player's no-nonsense orc chick. Made a big deal about how she'd never been approached like that before, and sprung a whole bedroom roleplay and pregnancy check on her when she played along, saying she couldn't object to it because it's at odds with his out-of-character opinion on abortion somehow. Mostly though, I think he just wanted to have fantasy relationships with certain people, since he's an aging unmarried father and his female friends are taken. He had random NPCs try and romance another attractive female player character characters sometimes and seemed really dismissive of male players and their characters, especially the one married to the orc girl.
Man, imagine getting jelly for that. It's actually jelly. Yeah, that just sounds like sad lonely old man syndrome, you know?
Yeah.
I don't really think that's a fetish. That just feels like...
Yeah, it's just sad lonely old man. Please touch my pee-pee.
Yeah, please.
So this one's a bit off topic, but I want to read it. Okay, so, my god, the pure lack of awareness in this thread makes me wonder if one or two conditions are present. 1, that the people in this thread don't even know any women. Or 2,
You tell me people on TG know women?
Or 2, the people in this thread are being deliberately obtuse and are pretending to not know what women are like. Women are monolithically motivated by and behave differently than men. Things that interest women and matter to them are not the same things that interest and matter to men. Is this true to all women? Of course not. But as a group, can it be said to be more true than not? Yes. Take clothing. Women are generally far more invested in appearance, garb, and ornamentation than men are. It's to do with status and pecking order. They display their place in the female social hierarchy by displays.
To be fair, though,
in
Megan,
that regard, by showing their ability.
You love people watching.
Love people watching.
You love people watching. You love. Look at that tramp over there.
They display their place in the female social hierarchy by displays in that regard by showing their ability to purchase and display their wealth or resource. Ever wonder why so many women gush over brand name high demand fashion accessories? Because it's a status symbol. It shows that they can use their disposable income or that of their mate to purchase those items and show off their Prada or Gucci or Christian Louis Vuitton shoes. I mean, really, red-soled shoes? Think about it. How retarded is it to value a shoe at $800 to $1,000 because it has a red sole? But a lot of them do. Not because they are better, but because of the prestige and pecking order. Now look at social events. Men wear outfits that might as well be uniform, tuxes or similar outfits. Women, they generally must be as dissimilar as possible in an effort to stand out. Go watch a movie. A stark example is My Fair Lady, where there's the country club scene. Look at how all the women are dressed versus the men. It's a microcosm of reality. All the women are in vastly dissimilar outfits in an effort to stand out and attract attention. Men are all dressed nearly identical. So your female DM focusing on the women's outfits more than the men, it's because she's reflecting what matters to women.
Oh yeah, I get what he's trying to say, but it's just said in a really autistic fashion.
A really autistic way.
So well, I suppose we spent that much time talking about it.
Men like fancy things too.
Yeah, there is a lot of men that are just as bad, if not worse, for fashion.
Yeah.
So I'll give you some good examples. One that always kind of stands out to me is, again, women in dresses. This is kind of weird because when you look at like the animal world, it's always male birds
who are dressing up,
or have got the fancy colours and the lighting. You know what I mean? But again, you need to remember that a suit is essentially it's descended from a military uniform. Essentially, it's the same thing. So makes sense, I suppose. And all that jazz. I mean, I get what he's saying.
Yeah.
It's just really...
It's very autistic.
It's just really fucking autistic. I think he's responded to the first one about your woman talking about
what the person's wearing or what the character is wearing.
And again, we've done videos about that, though. Like, you're talking about the difference between male and female DMs.
Yeah.
And, like, you'd be lying if there wasn't a difference.
Oh, no, there is a difference.
There definitely is. Like, there's no way that there's not. Again, he was just pitting this in a really fucking autistic way. The thing is, see, Megan, what's that guy that someone and their husband is mad into shoes?
Oh, yeah.
He buys, and he's like, no, but I'm going to sell them. Never sells them. He has a little,
a room in their house full of shoe boxes.
But it's literally, worth, if not hundreds of thousands
of pounds of Adidas. They're all Adidas or Nike, but they're all limited edition ones. He has Greg Adidas. Greg's.
Does he get the Lidl ones?
Yes.
Does he actually have the autism shoes?
Yes, he has all the limited edition ones. He has, and he doesn't sell them.
I mean, that's up to you. If the way I look at it, I'm never gonna buy. I don't think I'll ever buy a brand new car ever. Just because
I would.
sometimes I think
But I
about-
like cars.
I don't care.
I
for
like cars.
I would honestly, if I was to ever like, so we drive a 10-year-old Honda CR-V, and if I was to buy a new car,
It'd be a Honda CR-V. Yeah.
because I've found a car that I actually really like. My
Exec.
my old car.
Thank you very much.
Was
Honda Exec CR-V.
Oh right, okay, because it's got the leather seats. Just putting that out there.
That's got the screen.
We gotta be dabbling you guys with my
Yeah.
10-year-old Honda. It's actually more than 10 years. It's actually, I think it's
2009.
Is it? Oh geez, Meg, that's 14 years.
Yeah.
That's
I don't care.
Yeah,
Hondas are like
I like
tanks.
it.
I love a
I
Honda.
really like my car sweating.
You know what I seen today?
What?
John Cena.
You saw John Cena?
No, I didn't. No, because I can't see
You
him.
can't see him?
No, but I seen TikTok. John Cena's like daily like drive car, like what he drives like all the time,
Yeah.
is a Honda Civic. No, a Honda Type R. Honda
Oh.
Civic Type R. Yeah,
Which one is it?
a newer one.
Newer one,
2020.
They're nice cars though.
Yeah,
I don't see like...
he says because it has an extra pedal and it goes fast. Because it's a manual.
Yeah, but like, you know, like, I don't... Look, this video was about fetishes, not car. Okay, you know what? Let's talk about, seeing as like we're going to finish up. But do you remember that documentary we watched about the two guys that
Oh
like,
yeah,
fuck
that jacked it over cars.
Yeah, and then they were going to a meeting.
They were going to a meet and
And then on the way there, one of them fucked the other guy's car.
yeah, they picked up two guys who are into fucking cars, and then
It was
they
pukes and
stayed at
all.
like a motel, and like the
Guy went
the,
out.
no the film crew like filmed through the window, and there's just the guy like up against like rubbing up against this guy's car. He's like, "What are you doing?" Nothing.
Oh,
And then it came out in the morning, it's just like jizz all over
just
the
jizz and fucking puke. You didn't even wipe up, you dirty bastard. I needed to see about the name of that, and he was bragging about. He's like, "Yeah, I got a jacket on this. It was like a helicopter from like a TV show."
Helicopter.
No, it was like an old. It was like a black helicopter from like an 80s American TV show.
Black Hawk Down.
God damn it, Blackburn. So yeah, I think that's where we're gonna wrap up for today. Oh, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna bully some more people. So, well, only because this book is still sitting here. 2 towers. Job, you're a leaky guy, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
You could say that.
I'll put that in there. I'll throw that in. Who else? You know what? I'll bully some other people. So I'll go with you know that guy. You know the guy Venger. You know the guy that's
Yes.
he like to model himself off.
Yeah.
Definitely into tentacles. Putting that out there.
Yeah. Wax.
What?
It reminds me of guys into wax.
Yeah, definitely. He's totally into wax.
Do you know what I
wax
mean?
and slime and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, yeah.
Like hot wax.
Yeah, he
Like
does.
he reminds me of that.
He's definitely that type of guy. Yeah, yeah.
Or like humming and shit.
Yes. Yeah. Who else could we bully that I know that I won't feel too bad? Okay, I'm gonna go with John, the basic expert, who's doing so he's really into his country western, so he is like really into his country western. So I'm gonna go for saloon maid.
Saloon made with big milkers.
Big milkers, yeah, I can see that. He's Hispanic, so of course.
Yeah, big milkers.
Big milkers,
yeah.
it goes hand in
And
hand, quite
big
literally.
big booty, big milkers.
Yeah, exactly. It goes quite, as I say, hand in hand. Who else can we bully? RPG pundit, missionary.
I was gonna say the same.
Yeah, although I won't say too much. I won't be mean. I won't be mean. I like her. I'm actually quite fond of RPG pundit. I was watching one of his videos one day, and Megan comes in. It's like, is that like shitty knockoff Jordan Peterson or something? I was like, well, he is Canadian, and I think he did actually go to the same university.
But he does sound like him. Tell me he doesn't.
He does have a very similar. Honestly, the thing is, RPG pundit would probably be the only like RPG channel on YouTube that I think I would watch like every one of.
Yeah.
He's the only one that like I would actually keep up to speed with.
Yeah.
And anyone else I would kind of just watch every like now and again. Like I'd kind of binge watch and then just forget about them for a few months.
Yeah.
Type of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's where we're gonna wrap up. If you you know what's Varge? He does RPGs.
Who's Varge?
Varge is that guy who's like I only knew him as like online internet racist type of guy. I didn't actually know he did RPGs until really recently. I was like, what? Verge does RPGs? I think he's really funny, but he did this he had this whole tirade about who constitutes as white folk in his eyes, and one of his big ones was, so to be classified as, in quotations, white to Verge, you need to be blonde, you need to have blue eyes, and you need to have pink nipples. And
pink nipples.
Yeah, pink nipples. That was a big one for him. So it was pink nipples.
Wait.
Yeah, pink nipples. If you got blind nipples, sorry man, you're out. You're not in. But the funniest thing is, so Varge ends up having like a ton of kids, right? And one of them has brown hair, so there you go. Sorry, one of
your kids are white, my guy?
Sorry, I don't make up the rules, man. I don't make up the rules. Is his book any good? I've been meaning to pick it up, but like, I don't know if people just say it's dog shit because Verge is such a controversial guy. You know what I mean? It's hard to tell whether or not if his book's actually good or bad or not. The only thing is, he put it out in 2016 and he said, no, this is the definitive edition, and then he updated it like 2 years later. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, that is. It's like a guard. That is literally sounds like something Garbrew would do. You know, so yeah, like what would Verge is again black.com. There you go. Like that's wrap up. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
All those moments lost in time.